A brave comeback from Ireland, but unfortunately they have lost their encounter against Australia by 42 runs at the Gabba. So breaking news for people joining us now. Australia have beaten Ireland by 42 runs and they have now gone second in the points table. Australia have 5 points from 4 games with a net run rate of minus 0.3. Heading into this clash that was against Ireland, Australia had the worst net run rate with minus 1.2. But after this win, it has improved to minus 0.3. But still, their chances of making it to the semis will all depend upon how the next round of games happen between England and New Zealand, as well as between Ireland in the coming games. Remember, Ireland's loss has put them all but out of the reckoning for the playoff race because from 4 matches they have only 3 points. And their losses to Sri Lanka and Australia mean that they are realistically quite out of the race for the semi-finals. Australia, on the other hand, will be keenly watching the match tomorrow that happens at the Gabba between England and New Zealand. That group, that result will decide who will be the top 2. If England win, then the race is still very much on. But if New Zealand beat England, then they will be the first semi-finalists in the ICC T20 World Cup 2022. So Aaron Finch found form today. He's blasted an aggressive 50. And although Marcus Stoinis played an aggressive cameo towards the end, Australia ended up with 179. In response, a furious spell from Mitchell Starc at the beginning, plus 2 wickets from Glenn Maxwell, ensured that Ireland were in deep trouble at 25 for 5. But Lorcan Tucker, the wicketkeeper, played a fantastic knock, 71. He almost gave Ireland an outside chance of a victory. But unfortunately, Australia's big game experience, the pressure towards the death overs was too much for Ireland to handle. And a run out summed up the chaos and Ireland ended up losing by 42 runs. So Australia are second with 5 points. New Zealand are on top with a net run rate of plus 3 and 5 points. Remember, New Zealand are yet to lose a match in this T20 World Cup 2022. Convincing victories over Australia and Sri Lanka, plus the abandonment of the game against Afghanistan, has ensured that New Zealand need just one more win and they are through to the semi-finals. But if England win tomorrow against New Zealand, then there is still a lot to play for heading into the last round of the league games. Australia will now take on Afghanistan in Adelaide, and that will be a very tricky affair considering that Rashid Khan has had plenty of experience playing for the Adelaide Strikers at the Adelaide Oval. So that is a very important match for Australia because remember, if they lose, they are out of the competition. They will only remain mathematically in contention if that happens, if England lose to New Zealand and also Sri Lanka also beats them. So now England's next game is against New Zealand and their final league game is against Sri Lanka at the Sydney Cricket Ground. So there is plenty at stake for England at this point in time. So congratulations to Australia, although if they wanted to improve their net run rate, they should have won by a bigger margin, but a 42-run win and their net run rate remains minus 0.3. On the other hand, Ireland, their last league game that they will play against, So Ireland are all but out of semi-final contention and their last league game, they will just want to be going out there and playing with pride against New Zealand. So thank you so much for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates from Sports Today. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Bye-bye.